Welcome to the Evergreen DriveAway Driver Hub tutorial. First, we'll go to evergreen.com/admin and log in. On the left, you'll be able to find the link to the Driver Hub. Once we click on it, we'll get redirected to a map where the driver will be listed. We can see there's one driver, and it seems that he's been all over the country. This is just test data. On the top right corner, you can click login to go into the hub. The hub will give you different tools like adding users, adding trips, editing their information, tracking company details or contact information. They also supply images and receipt tracking for the drivers. In order to add a new driver, click user, add user in the top right corner, and then fill in all the required information. You can see phone number and user type are bolded. These are the only required fields for a new user. Remember to keep active checked on, that way the user will be able to log in from the app. Now we can see we just added successfully the new driver. The hub makes trips manageable, as you can easily create new ones and edit existing ones. Here's one of the finished trips where I can still edit all information about it. Let's not save this and go back. To add a new trip, click add trip in the top right corner. You can either select a partner from the selected ones. We'll go over that later. Select a driver, type in the trip number or BOL number. Pickup name will be the name of the person at pickup. Company, the company where it's going to be picked up at, and same for drop off. Location will be the address, a specific address where the truck will be picked up. Notice there's a latitude and longitude fields. These will be auto-generated from Google Maps with the address provided and location. The pickup actual date will be a formatted data field for the database. Pickup date is human readable date. You can use either one. Driver will only see pickup date. Alright, let's make sure to add a pickup name for the driver to know who and where to call. This information will be shown in the driver app. As you can see, it's bolded, and meaning it's mandatory for the driver. Same for drop-off name. Let's add some little bit different information there. For drop-off location, let's type in a different address. This is only for test purposes. Please type in real addresses complete with city, state, and zip code. And we can set a date for drop-off. Everything else can be ignored, as to just keep track for arbitrary purposes. We see we missed some information. I think there's a formatting error. The error in this case is the date has to be correctly formatted, including seconds. Let's fix that up. Okay, now that we're done, we can click save. We can now see our trip. It's there in the middle. It says new trip, and then we have an assigned driver. The driver is off duty as the trip hasn't started. Receipts. We go back to the menu, click receipts, and then we were able to see a list of the receipts for the past trips. You can see the trip number, you can see the type, and you can actually see the picture. You'll have to click through the picture as the pictures are saved as a different entry in the database. Receipts may not include a picture, as you can see this one, and you can edit any information of the receipt from the driver hub. You can see we're just putting more information of this gas stop. No picture, we save it, successfully saved. Within pictures, we can see there's a list of all trips and all pictures included. We can see there's pictures for the beginning and let's click on the image URL. You can see it's just an empty image. Same for the beginning of the trip. It's another test image. You can see the fields. We can edit the trip it corresponds to. Change the actual image itself, the URL of the image on an offload server, and if the type of image, it can be either start trip, end trip, or receipt. Alright, now that we're done showing images, let's go back to the trip we just created and set it as finished. That way it'll not show on the driver app. We scroll all the way down inside the trip. Status, we change it to finished, and save. Again, this will not show in the driver app anymore. Company directory. Go back to the main menu, click companies inside companies, and you'll have a list of the current added companies. So you only have 2, drop off and pick up. Let's click on the first one and we can see all the list information about the company. Let's go back. Company contact, on the other hand, can be assigned as primary and secondary for each company. Only the first name is required for these contacts. These were all the options for each one of these DriveAway Hub while using the hub. On the right, we can notice the recent action tab. This will keep a history of all actions taken, editing, deleting, or adding. Let's click on View Site to go back to the map. We can now see the new driver we added. We can see that the default location is New York. This will change once they log in into the app. And that's all the time we have. Please contact us at the email provided on screen.